Welcome to the ultimate showdown of sports cars. Yes, prepare your finely tuned senses, because today we're delving into the metal, the rubber, the heart-stopping roar of 5 automotive titans. We're talking about the kind of cars that make grown men weep, the kind that make your heart skip a beat at the mere thought of turning the key. Today we're comparing the best of the best from different car brands to find out which one reigns supreme. This isn't about practicality or fuel economy or boot space. No, this is about pure, unadulterated automotive passion. We're talking about the Ferraris, the Porsches, the Lamborghinis of the world. The kind of cars that are more than just machines. They're legends on 4 wheels. So buckle up, hold on tight, and prepare for a wild ride as we put these automotive masterpieces through their paces. Now, you can't talk about sports cars without mentioning Ferrari. It's like talking about tea and forgetting to mention the British Empire. It's just not done. And the 488 Pista, my word, this is Ferrari at its absolute sharpest. First, let's talk about that engine, a 3.9-litre twin-turbocharged V8. Oh, the noise, the sheer bloody-mindedness of it all. It's like a pack of angry wasps trapped in a very expensive tin can, all trying to escape at once. 711 horsepower, enough to rearrange your internal organs and leave you giggling like a schoolgirl. And the way it goes 0 to 60 in under 2.9 seconds. That's quicker than you can say, Mamma Mia. You're not just driving this car, you're wearing it. It's an experience, a symphony of speed and sound. Of course, a Ferrari is about more than just brute force. It's about the way it makes you feel. The 488 Pista, with its sleek lines, its low-slung profile, its air intakes the size of small planets. It's a work of art. It's the kind of car that makes you want to throw on your finest Italian driving shoes, find the nearest mountain pass and just disappear. The wind in your hair, the sun on your face, the sound of that engine echoing through the valleys. It's enough to make you want to learn Italian just so you can order a cappuccino properly. But it's not perfect, is it? No, this is a Ferrari. And that means it's going to be a bit demanding. The ride is, shall we say, firm. And the gearbox, well, let's just say it doesn't suffer fools gladly. But that's part of the charm, isn't it? This is a car that demands your attention, your respect. It's not for the faint of heart, but for those who dare to tame the beast. The rewards are, well, let's just say they're pretty special. The Porsche 911 GT3. If the Ferrari is a fiery Italian stallion, then the Porsche is a well-oiled German panzer tank. It's all about precision engineering and going very, very fast, preferably on a racetrack. And trust me, this thing is fast. Not as brutally quick as the Ferrari, perhaps, but fast in a way that's just as impressive. It's powered by a naturally aspirated 4-litre flat-6 engine that revs to 9,000 RPM. 9,000, that's higher than my neighbour's terrier can hit when it sees the postman. And the sound, oh the sound, it's like angels singing after a particularly good win for Bayern Munich. But the real genius of the GT3 lies in its handling. It's like it's glued to the road. You can throw it into corners with reckless abandon and it just grips and goes. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like a driving god, even if you're only popping out for a pint of milk. And unlike the Ferrari, which can be a bit of a handful, the Porsche is surprisingly easy to live with. The ride is firm, yes, but not back-breakingly so. And the gearbox, well, it's a Porsche. What do you expect? It's perfect. Now, some people might say that the GT3 is a bit too clinical, a bit too perfect. Where's the drama, the passion, they ask? Well, I say, get yourself a good stretch of tarmac, put your foot down and tell me this car lacks passion. Go on, I dare you. The 911 GT3 is a masterpiece of engineering, a car that's as happy on the track as it is on the road. It's the kind of car that you could drive every day and never get tired of it. And that, my friends, is what makes it truly special. Chapter 3. Raging Bull unleashed Lamborghini Huracan Evo. Now, if the Ferrari is a finely tailored Italian suit, then the Lamborghini Huracan Evo is a pair of leather trousers. You know the kind I mean. It's loud, it's brash, it's got more angles than a geometry textbook, and it makes absolutely no apologies for any of it. And frankly, why should it? This is a car that's designed to turn heads, to make a statement. And believe me, it does that with the subtlety of a brick through a plate glass window. Under that outrageous exterior beats the heart of a beast, a 5.2-litre naturally aspirated V10 engine that produces a sound that can only be described as a symphony of internal combustion. It's the kind of sound that makes you want to grow your hair long, buy a white suit and start a prog rock band, and the performance is just as mental, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, top speed north of 200 miles per hour. This is a car that's designed to go fast, make a lot of noise, and generally cause a scene, and you know what, I kind of love it for that, but it's not all just about straight line speed. The Huracan Evo is also surprisingly agile for a car that looks like it was styled by a committee of 8-year-olds hopped up on sugar. The 4-wheel steering system makes it surprisingly nimble in corners, and the all-wheel drive system ensures that all that power goes to the ground without turning the tires into molten rubber. But let's be honest, you're not buying a Lamborghini for its practicality or its fuel economy. You're buying it because it's the closest you'll ever get to driving a spaceship on the road. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like a rock star, even if you're just popping down to the shops for a loaf of bread. And isn't that what it's all about? Chapter 4. The British scalpel McLaren 720S. Now we come to the McLaren 720S. If the Lamborghini is a raging bull, then the McLaren is a stealth fighter jet. It's sleek, it's sophisticated, and it's blisteringly fast. This is a car that's designed to slip through the air with minimal resistance, like a greased weasel in a wind tunnel. And under that aerodynamically optimized bodywork lies a 4.0-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces 710 horsepower. Now, those are just numbers on a page, I know. But trust me, when you unleash this thing on the open road, those numbers translate into an experience that's nothing short of mind-bending. The acceleration is brutal, the grip is phenomenal, and the noise... oh, the noise, it's like a symphony of mechanical fury. It's the kind of car that makes you want to find the nearest tunnel and just let it sing. But the 720S is more than just a one-trick pony. It's also surprisingly comfortable for a supercar. The ride is firm but not jarring, and the dihedral doors, well, they never get old, do they? They're the kind of doors that make you feel like a superhero every time you get in and out of the car. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to feel like a superhero every now and then? The McLaren 720S is a technological tour de force, a car that's as at home on the track as it is on the road. It's the kind of car that you could drive every day and it would never cease to amaze you. And that, my friends, is what makes it truly special. Chapter 5. The British gentleman, Aston Martin Vantage, and finally we come to the Aston Martin Vantage. Now, if the McLaren is a stealth fighter jet, then the Aston Martin is a Savile Row suit. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, and it has an air of understated menace. This is a car that's designed to turn heads, but in a more subtle, refined way. It's the kind of car that James Bond would drive if he were a gentleman's spy with impeccable taste. And under that sculpted bonnet lies a 4.0-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine sourced from Mercedes-AMG. Yes, you heard that right. A German heart beating beneath that quintessentially British chest. But don't worry, Aston Martin has given the engine a thorough going over, adding their own unique touch to ensure it sounds and feels like a proper Aston. And the result is nothing short of spectacular. The Vantage is an absolute joy to drive, with a soundtrack that's equal parts thunder and velvet. It's the kind of car that makes you want to find the nearest winding road and just disappear for a few hours. But the Vantage is more than just a pretty face. It's also a seriously capable sports car. The handling is sharp and precise, the brakes are strong and fade-free, and the ride, while firm, is still comfortable enough for everyday driving. This is a car that you could drive to the office on Monday morning, then take to the track on Saturday afternoon, and it would be perfectly at home in both environments. And that, my friends, is what makes the Aston Martin Vantage so special. It's a car that effortlessly blends performance and luxury, style and substance. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like $1 million, even if you're just popping out to buy a newspaper. And in a world where so many cars are trying to be all things to all people, the Aston Martin Vantage is a refreshing reminder that it's perfectly acceptable to be just one thing. Absolutely brilliant. So, which sports car do you think is the best in the world? Is it the raw power of the Ferrari, the precision of the Porsche, the flamboyant drama of the Lamborghini, the technological prowess of the McLaren, or the understated elegance of the Aston Martin? The truth is, there is no one best sports car. It all comes down to personal preference. What are you looking for in a car? What kind of driving experience do you crave? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting comparisons. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your eyes on the road.